Content.
What are you doing,
All
man?
about that content.
What are you doing?
Getting tattooed, making my mom proud. I'm gonna get this eagle holding a squeegee put on my leg. It's gonna be tight. It's for you, Mom. Love you.
All right, Justin, what are we doing today?
Getting a tattoo by my friend Blanco.
What's up?
Oh yeah, man, that's gonna be awesome.
That's gonna fucking feel great.
DJ.
Hey, I'm Justin Lawrence, Oklahoma Shirt Company. I'm getting a tattoo right now at Impressions in Long Beach. It's awesome. Out here with my friend Luke. He has some questions for me, I'm told.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try not to cry.
So how have you had success finding new customers this year?
More concentrated sales efforts, like just giving our team actual visions and goals and direction, you know, and targeting industry specific. So like in Oklahoma City, looking at contractors, like, okay, what can we do to go get electrical contractors, or go get plumbers, or go get construction workers. Yeah, dude, this is tight. And we're doing a Printavo interview. Wild boys, that's what we do. Yeah, more direct, just intentional, measurable efforts towards customers.
How do you guys retain customers and differentiate yourself this year?
So customer retention, what we'll do, man, we just try to take care of people. Treat them like humans. Oh, hey, Joe. Treat them like human beings, take care of their needs, and when we mess up, we own it and we make it right. But that's, as far as retention goes, like, it's not, we don't really fight for the lowest price. You know, we certainly will do our fair share of price matching, but it's not about just the cheapest product we can offer. It's more so about the relationship that we have with the customer and, you know, making friends and doing cool things.
So I know you started with like a subscription t-shirt business, but
yep.
What do you wish you'd known when you started?
Man, financial planning and vision, and like when, you know, when things are good, being a little smarter with your money and not just being in this like entrepreneurial cycle of like having money and then like feeling great and then running out of money and then trying to figure out like, oh, what did I do wrong? I wish I still was there. So just more measured direction. I will say like growing is fun, but growing is also hard. I probably wouldn't have like grown as fast as we did. I probably would have said no to more things and tried to be a little more focused on our efforts.
What's your favorite piece of equipment in the shop?
So favorite piece of equipment in the shop is one that we just got. We picked up the Lotus Holland screen reclaimer. I love it because one, it's like it takes the worst job in the whole shop and makes it awesome. But dude, what's up, baby? This is fucking true. Getting blasted. There's PJ, man. What's going on? Don't go to jail tonight, okay?
Hey, as long as I don't go out and buy like $300 worth of shots and then tip $100 and then be asked to leave, I should be good.
Okay. Okay.
You're gonna be my babysitter.
I will. I'll be your babysitter. But we just picked up a auto screen reclaimer, and so we took the worst job in the whole shop and made it where like my buddy, his name's Mari, he does our screen reclamation. So he comes to work and he doesn't go home wet. He doesn't go home covered in ink, and he just like, he already took a lot of pride in his work. And so for someone that's as awesome as Mari, adding an equipment upgrade like that was easy and definitely the best win of the year. The biggest challenges this year for Oklahoma Shirt Company are going to be probably what our next growth phase is. So we have 6 automatics now, which is challenging when we're traditionally a shop that does a lot of retail screen printing. And so one of the things that I have to focus on this year is I don't want to just say yes to volume to keep the presses going, but we're going to have to dabble more into contract printing this year. We've done our fair share of it in the past, and it comes with its own pains, but so really I got to identify the right client that's a good fit for us, that is relationship forward first, and then we'll have a win. Hey, will you go get me a beer? They said it's cool. Yeah, they said I could. Oh, what's that? Sweet.
Most excited about in the industry this year?
Some guys that are in the industry are with SGIA, like the Garment Decorators Committee, And so we, like it's a committee that I get to serve on that you don't get paid anything, you don't do anything crazy, but you just get to be a part of the industry and contribute with a group of people that care and are industry focused and trying to do better things, more sustainable things, figure out how to educate small business owners, put more money in our pockets, and just provide resources for those of us that are out there just trying to be print hustlers. Like, I'm excited to serve in the industry and serve alongside people that are fired up about that too.
Hanging in there?
Hanging in there.
What scares you or like keeps you up at night?
Monsters. Man, there's a lot of responsibility that comes with owning a business. These are people's lives. And so like cash flow or payroll, are we providing the right health and benefits? Are they getting paid a fair wage? Like just the humanity of running a business. Screen printing is easy, right? But like caring for people and taking care of a business in a responsible way is a hard thing to do. And so I think about those things. I take those things to bed with me each night.
How are you planning to address higher wages and the sort of like ongoing worker shortage in the industry?
Yeah, addressing higher wages is scary for us. We're in Oklahoma. So like the cost of living isn't what it is on the East Coast or the West Coast. To have a we'll talk about the $15 wage. You know, for minimum wage to be raised to $15 in Oklahoma, not only for our industry, it would just be really, really hard. And at the end of the day, like I want people to have a fair wage and a livable wage. But it will be very disruptive to our industry specifically, as you know, prices are all going to go up, and who, you know, is the garage shop going to be able to raise their prices to where they need to be versus the big shop? You know, it's very different, the decisions I have to make when we employ 42 people versus when I was employing 3 people. You know, it's very different. So that'll be a scary thing, but I'm not afraid to walk through it, because at the end of the day, like, you know, people are still going to need t-shirts, people are still going to need jobs, and we're going to figure it out, and I hope that it works out. One of the funnest things about being a business owner is just every day you get to walk into work and decide what kind of problems you're going to solve. Am I going to focus on the operations of the business today? Am I going to focus on competitive pricing? Am I going to research new equipment or new technologies? Are we going to create a new revenue stream? Or do you want to start a new business? Like, there's as many opportunities there's also distractions, and so like whatever you decide to do each day is one of the fun things. Like I can go into work and run a press all day, or I can go into work and I can't play video games all day. I'd like to do that, but that is one of the fun things. Is there's just, when you're an entrepreneur, like just the world is your oyster, and so you can go decide, like, if there's an opportunity to make or create, then you can go for it. One of my favorite resources in the industry right now is the close group of friends that I've got to meet from going to trade shows. And you know, you go to things like Print Hustlers or you go to ThreadX, you not only get exposed to new ideas and new information, but you get to develop relationships with industry leaders, with thought leaders, people who are doing really cool things in the space. And so that's one of the best things about this industry to me, is the size of it. It's wide. And it's deep, but you also have the ability, like, there's nobody that's untouchable. Like, if there's a shop that's doing something cool, you can reach out to them. Or if there's a business owner that you really like, or you wonder, like, man, how did you solve this problem? We're all within access of each other. And going to, like I said, Print Hustlers or ThreadX, or coming to trade shows. Like, trade shows have a special place that, you know, and a need that they serve, but those retreats and getaways where you focus on business development and yourself, those are really special as well, and they galvanize those relationships that you have with people. And so my resource that I look to is the friends and the new friends that I have in this industry that I can hit up. You know, several of us share a Slack channel that we're just like business owners, and we just chat about what's going on, or if we have a quick question. There's, you know, always an ongoing text message chain or email chain of some sorts, and so that's probably what I look to the most in this industry. So the biggest win for Oklahoma Shirt Company in 2019 was one of the goals that I had when I started the business. We have a professional basketball team, and so when the Thunder go to the playoffs, they put a T-shirt on every single seat in the entire arena. And so that's the biggest job that there is in Oklahoma City, and one of the most seen jobs. And so we got to do it this year. We won. We got a relationship with the Thunder. The boys went to the playoffs, and we got to print 26,000 shirts, and we had to turn it around in about 36 hours. And we did it, and then for game 2 we did it again, and so that was a win. And it looks like if our boys will keep it together, we'll go to the playoffs again this year, and we'll probably get the opportunity to do that again. And that's just such a cool and a big win personally, but also organizationally for Oklahoma Shirt Company.
Yeah. Well, Oklahoma Thunder super fan, owner of Oklahoma Shirt Company, Justin Lawrence, getting tatted up. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah.